MVPs, what's up, man? It's Rico Knows. I'm going to talk to you guys about the next fight on the prelim card. It is Carlos Vera. He's 11-4, and he's fighting Josias Musasa. It's probably the lowest caliber fight on the card up to this point. Okay, these guys are not proven UFC fighters, if you will. I'll start with Carlos Vera first. Think about this, guys. Carlos Vera is 37 years old. 37. And it's only his second UFC fight ever. And the last fight against Rinya Nakamura, didn't win a single round. Nakamura wrestled him, dominated him. He didn't win a single round. So he looked like a fish out of water. And I know, every time he's on his back, the fucking announcers, the commentators, oh my God, he's going to kill him. Oh my God, he's going to get a sub. They just swear like you can just pull guard and tap somebody out. That's what they believe. That's what they talk about. Oh, he's going to get a knee bar. He's going to go, oh, he's got an ankle lock. You're just like, no, what he's got is his ass on the ground. He's got his back on the mat, and he's not getting up. So if you're going to bet on Carlos Vera, just understand what you're betting on. You're betting on a dude who's 37, never trained a day in his life at striking. He's athletic. He's going to win. Dude, when he wins by submission, he has 5 wins in his life by submission. 2 of them were guillotines. Guillotines. What are you banking on? So this Carlos Vera dude is a jiu-jitsu guy who doesn't bring anything to the table. Trains in Ryan Hall's gym, bro. Do you know who Ryan Hall is? I'm not doing this. All right? This guy's not good. He's not good. And anybody who believes in him, good for you. Now, the odds are minus 950. They actually shrunk. They're down to minus 800 right now. And that's because people are looking at Carlos Vera going, he does have a jiu-jitsu shot, and he does. He's got a shot with his jiu-jitsu. Everybody does. But he's fighting Josias Musasa, one of the darkest men on the planet Earth. No, this man is from the Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. And when we saw him on the Contender Series, I annotated a note and I talked about it. And I said he was an underdog on the Contender Series. He was fighting a guy from Marab's gym. You know they wanted this guy in the UFC, so they gave him an undefeated African fighter. And when we were watching that fight on the Discord stage with the MVPs, we're watching the fight, and I said, holy smokes, this guy's athletic. He just has different strength from everybody. He's just stronger. You're 135 pounds. He's stronger than any 135. Hate to say it. Motherfucker got a grip like a chimp. Out there doing his thing. Homie his DNA is superior. Seriously, primate. These are all quality traits. This is not a negative. Dude goes out there. Well, who's that other guy? Chamzat. They say he's like a chimp. Chamzat, same thing. These dudes who the forearm, bro. The forearm, just grip. He's a striker. He should win this fight by knockout. Like, he should. But then you'd be predicting something that's never happened before. Carlos Vera has never been knocked out. So careful when people say he's going to win by knockout. And when you go to the sports book, that's the number one bet they got out there. Minus 130, he wins by knockout. If you think that's happening, cool. But I haven't seen him have knockout power. He's brutally strong. He's got grip, and he can get out of positions. You think you're going to Kimura this dude? He'll just peel it back. He's cool, bro. You're not doing this to me. He's incredibly strong. And he's young and athletic, and he's got cardio. He did not die in that last fight. He did not die out in the Contender Series fight. He was great. I was so impressed with his athleticism. I said, I wrote it down. Hey, man, next time we see this guy, we got to go. We got to believe in him. And then the odds come out, and he's a minus 800 favorite. Well, that's a little silly. He should win. But Carlos Vera is a jiu-jitsu master. So let's talk about it. Carlos Vera by sub is a plus 1,200, bro. A freak accident could happen. A knee bar, all that shit that they talk about, it could happen. Plus 1,200 is insane. That's his only path to victory, and it's plus 1,200. I would literally watch that fight and put $10 on it. I would. What's it hurt? $5. You guys leave $5 for terrible service at a restaurant. $5, win you 60. I'm just telling you, Carlos Vera by sub is there. Now, you can't really bet on Musasa. I mean, I understand he's going to win the fight, but it's by points. I think he's winning by points, and that's a 210. You don't parlay it with anything, and you just go put 20 and make it into 42. Or you can go, I feel like 100 is worth it. Not necessarily. He might win by TKO. He might. Because you're going to have a dude in Carlos Vera just on his back. Dude's going to be on his back in the mat, just chilling, reaching for somebody's ankle and shit. You might have a little bit of pucker. You might have a little sweat on you. But Musasa's going to win this fight. Outwork him. Too strong. Too athletic. So I have Musasa winning the fight. It's a lean because I don't want you to lock it and parlay it with anything. It's minus 800. Don't parlay it. Just leave it alone. Okay? And I have it by points. It's a plus 240. That's a value bet. Yes, Carlos Vera by sub is a plus. You heard me right. Plus 1,200. And he's got a real chance. If he's going to win the fight, it's there. I don't understand why it's plus 1,200. I don't know why it's that huge. Vegas is making a mistake there. I feel like that's an EV issue. But it's not something where you should get all excited and be like, wow, yeah, they got it wrong. Let's go bet heavy. Nah. The dude sucks, and Musasa should win this fight. Musasa's a beast, bro. I like Musasa a lot, but do I like him enough to say he's a lock? No. Not at those odds. This is silly. His last fight, he was a split decision victory. It's not like he dominated. Like, he's just fighting a scrub is the issue here. He's fighting a guy who didn't win a single round the last time I saw him in the cage against a wrestler. And you couldn't win a single round? You're some jiu-jitsu master? You can't get one sweep and be in a dominant body position for the majority of a round? Just one round? Nah, I can't believe in that dude. At least I know Musasa's got that dog in him. He's hungry. Very Garimbo? Very Garimbo-ish. I know they look similar. I'm just saying just in raw ability and talent. So that's where I'm at on it. Musasa. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows.